The fleeting mention of Gerald in the Bluey episode Fairy Tale has sparked considerable debate amongst fans, raising questions about the Heeler family dynamics, Bob Heeler's parenting style, and even the possibility of a hidden family member. While seemingly a throwaway line, Bob's fumbling exclamation, "What do you want, Stripe? Gerald, whatever your name is," opens a Pandora's box of interpretations, touching upon themes of parental disconnect and the oft-discussed middle child syndrome. One of the most straightforward interpretations is that Gerald is simply a placeholder, a product of Bob's forgetfulness and hands-off parenting style. Bandit himself states that dads weren't much help either, painting a picture of a generation of fathers less involved in the day-to-day aspects of child rearing. Bob's inability to recall Bandit's name while remembering Stripe and Radley could be a humorous exaggeration of this generational parenting trope. He embodies the stereotypical distant father figure of the 70s, 80s, and even 90s, more focused on work or other pursuits than the intricacies of his children's lives. In this scenario, Gerald is a non-entity, a symptom of a father's lack of engagement, rather than an actual individual. However, the specificity of the name Gerald invites further speculation. Could there be a more literal explanation? Perhaps Gerald is a yet unseen member of the Heeler family. He could be a cousin or nephew who spent significant time with the Heeler boys, leading to momentary confusion for Bob. This theory aligns with the possibility of extended family playing a prominent role in the children's lives, a common dynamic in many families. Alternatively, a more dramatic possibility arises: could Gerald be Bob's son from a previous relationship? While this is a significant leap, it would certainly add a layer of complexity to the Heeler family history and potentially explain Bob's apparent distance from Bandit. The lingering question of whether Bandit exhibits traits of middle child syndrome also emerges from this brief exchange. The fact that Bob remembers the eldest and youngest son but stumbles on the middle child's name could be interpreted as a subtle nod to this phenomenon. While middle child syndrome is not a clinical diagnosis, it often refers to the feeling of being overlooked or misunderstood in larger families. Could Bandit's adventurous spirit and sometimes attention-seeking behavior be a consequence of feeling less seen by his father? While this is speculative, the Gerald incident adds a layer of intrigue to Bandit's personality and his relationship with his father. Beyond the human possibilities, there's even the whimsical notion that Gerald was a family pet. Perhaps a cat or dog that held a special place in the boy's childhood, mistakenly invoked by Bob in a moment of parental lapse. This interpretation, while less likely, aligns with the show's playful nature and its tendency to imbue animals with distinct personalities. Ultimately, the mystery of Gerald remains unsolved, and perhaps intentionally so. The ambiguity allows for multiple interpretations, each offering a unique perspective on the Heeler family dynamics and Bob's role as a father. Whether a result of a hands-off parenting style, a forgotten family member, a nod to middle child syndrome, or even a misremembered pet, the Gerald incident serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of family relationships and the enduring impact of parental involvement, or lack thereof. It also underscores the brilliance of Bluey in its ability to spark meaningful conversations about family, parenting, and the often overlooked nuances of childhood experiences from just a few seemingly offhand lines.